Merry Christmas. It's a mild start to the day, leading us into a mild day generally. It's also going to be fairly cloudy and murky, wet and windy across the northwest of Scotland, but there will be some sunshine around, and I'll tell you where later in the programme.
On this Christmas morning. Happy Christmas, Carol. Good to see you. It was foggy when I set off from home this morning. Is that going to lift?
It should do, Roger, as we go through the day, but some of it may just lift into low cloud. And happy Christmas to you also. Now, the forecast for today is a mild one. We're starting off on a mild note. Nottingham's 8, Plymouth's 9, as is Aberporth, and Armagh, Altnahara and Tyndrum are all 11 degrees. That's mild, really, for the time of year. But as Roger said, there is some mist and fog in the forecast. Some across central parts of Scotland, some across the Midlands, Wales, Greater Manchester, Cheshire and the southwest. We've also got rain and windy conditions coming in across northwest Scotland, then variable amounts of cloud as we sink south. But in the west, what you'll find through the day is the cloud will be thick enough for some spots of drizzle. There'll be some murky conditions and also some hill and coastal fog. But there'll also be breaks developing in the cloud across northeast Scotland, some eastern parts of England, parts of the Midlands and also northeast Wales. Temperatures widely, we're looking at 11 to 12 degrees. Locally around the Murray Firth, we could hit 14 degrees. Then as we head on through the evening and overnight period, our weather front bearing the rain sinks south across much of Scotland, getting into Northern Ireland by the end of the night. And ahead of that, there'll be variable amounts of cloud, but the cloud thickening up in the south of England. Overnight lows, 6 to 10 degrees. Tomorrow, if anything, our weather front sinks a bit further south again, possibly getting into the far north of northern England, as well as Northern Ireland and much of Scotland. To the north of it, some brighter breaks, but it will be cooler. To the south of it, still a lot of cloud around, but some breaks across parts of eastern England. And then for Friday, still a lot of cloud around, but what you'll find is our weather front starts to migrate back towards the north and the west, and it will still be mild for the time of year. But before I go, one last thing. If you are travelling over this festive period, you want to know what the weather's going to be like, don't forget you can check out our BBC weather app. Roger.
Thank you very much, Carol.